Hello, viewers, and welcome to League 18 of Affinity. This league brought to you by Karns and Dominaria. We're trying a slightly different build of the deck. I have two Karns main board. I have Damping Sphere replacing one Blood Moon in the sideboard. We brought in some Spell Pierces, and I have one more Memnite in the main board. This is a combination of what I was doing in some practice leagues, plus feedback from other deck lists I have seen online. So, without further ado, I need to shoot. Well, I guess I need to not be an idiot and properly. I was in the view deck mode, so I'm not quite sure how you're supposed to get out of that. There was probably some return to game button there. Anyway, this is match 1 of League 18, trying out some Karns. As I was alluding to before, I did play some casual games with Karn in there, and he felt pretty good overall. This hand has 2 mana, no acceleration, but it does have Overseer and Pest with some Ornithopters. I think they can either delay or do some decent damage until we drop Karn, so I'm going to try keeping that. It would be a little bit better if I had either Drum or, say, Opal. I'm going to keep the Ornithopters in hand because... Oh no, that was a terrible idea. I should have played them because I have Signal Pest. I'm an idiot. I was just so excited to try to be clever in not playing Ornithopters that I missed the scenario in which I should play Ornithopter. That was dumb. I'm going to miss out on 2 damage there. Alright, well, if we are 2 damage shy, we will know why. So I'm going to, hopefully, intelligently play these Ornithopters this time. Opponent will see those and be like, why didn't you play those? You're an idiot. And I will respond with a yes. Yes, I am. Windswept Heath means we could be against Boggles, we could be against Coco, or we could be against one of those types of decks. They're probably gonna, yep. Which is okay, I think, because then that lets me get Overseer out there without too much threat right now. If they zap Overseer, I'm definitely playing it. Sorry, I'm definitely saving it with Welding Jar. Because right now it's my only aggression. Early on Valakut, huh? They must think my clock is too slow. Which, unless I get some mana, they are quite right. Let's see. How does Karn do in this matchup? I think Karn might be a little slow. So... yeah, so we're going to be 2 damage behind what we could have been if they didn't bolt Pest right away. So we could have them at 13. Alright, Tri-Belder's fine, because we're just going to be getting for more in the air. It does stop Ravager from coming in, but there's not much we're going to do about that. Drum is good. It gets us a little further. I am not going to do any shenanigans with the Ravager yet, I don't think, because I can't quite get anywhere with them. Yes, I'm losing out on 3 damage, but I can also use him to save stuff later. And I'd rather have that ability up rather than more damage now. But let the record show that opponent could be at 9 right now, and I definitely dropped the ball on that one. Blood Braid. Ooh, into Bolt. That's unfortunate. I assume targeting Overseer. Yeah. And yeah, I'm gonna save it. I'm not gonna sacrifice the drum because that represents a little more mana. Six, 8, 10. Yeah, so they could have been at 9. And this follow-up attack could have been lethal. Best draw right now would be Galvanic Blast, I think. Though, if they don't attack with Blood Braid, then it doesn't matter. They probably won't. That makes the most sense. Okay, so... since I'm not killing them this turn, I can play Karn. 1, 2, 3, 4 mountains. And they need 6 for that to start activating, right? 5 other mountains. So it will activate next turn. I think then it's best to make a big deuter with this. Get in with these two. Sounds fine. I suppose I don't need to do that right now. I assume they will chump with Overseer. Or chump Overseer. Jeez, I can't talk right now. Clearly. They're probably going to be quite confused. Yeah, but that block makes plenty of sense. And we're definitely going to create another threat. And I guess kind of hope that they don't kill me this turn. Though there's every possibility that they just do. Summoner's Pact. Okay. Prime time. Okay. So they can, what, kill Overseer? It's probably the move. Or are they going to focus on Karn? Nope. They're going to correctly kill Overseer. Nice. Because that 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. That is the correct play for sure. Because I can only deal them 5 now. Pretty sure I just make another one of these. Though I suppose I also could have dug a little deeper. And then that would have been... I could have gotten a Galvanic Blast, which would have been nice. Yeah, I definitely made some misplays early on that might cost me the game. So... Titanshift. Alright, cool. Didn't cost us, but we definitely made some mistakes. So my old notes deal with me having Blood Moon and stuff. If a land is tapped for 2 or more mana, I actually don't think a Damping Sphere helps us in this case, because it's not a matter of them tapping for 2 or more mana. So we have our Singleton Blood Moon. We have... Oh, I guess we have these. Because we can Spell Pierce the Pact. Should be about it. And then we go down the Champs and the Blasts. And I'm going to go down... Karn felt pretty good there. I'm going to go down an Overseer, because I think it's a little slow. We're going to try that. So we went down 2 Etched, Overseer, and 2 Blasts. For these 4. It might be right to take out a Karn. But then what am I putting back in? Overseer? Maybe. Probably not. Not quite sure on that one. This here is a clear mulligan. No lands. We're close to the... being able to set that off, but... we sure can't. Okay, so let's see. This is a turn 1 Ravager, which quickly does not much after that. But it is aggressive-ish. I don't think it's going to get there against Titanshift, though. So I'm going to mulligan that. And that got even worse, so we're going to mulligan again. And I guess we're keeping that one. And we're going to bottom that. And that felt bad. That felt real bad. Alright. Guess that feels a little bit better. Not by much, though. Best bet's going to be if we can draw another land next turn. But even then, Master's going to be... oh no, I guess not in killing range. But Memnite will be, and Ravager will be, and so that quickly shuts the usefulness of Ravager off. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything as far as that goes. Our mulligan from the, I guess, usable hand with 2 Ravagers and the ability to play them turn 1 and 2 is punishing. They probably just kill this Memnite too, and then I'm completely shut out. Huh. Okay. A little bit better. But they are way ahead of us as far as this ball game goes. They just block and then sack and stuff. Sorry about the messaging interruptions. I will mute that chat for now. Pardon me for the clogged throat. Get some more water, see if that can help. Land? Not a land. But is another artifact, so we will play it. I'm just ready and waiting for the bolt that crushes my dreams right now. Or anything, really. Any artifact killer. Yep. Not surprised there. At least we got him for 2, I guess. But that means Master is equally in danger. Roast. Alright. We'll see what the draw step is. But our mulligans were not good. We're gonna slowly but surely die to this. I guess I'll Thoughtseize. Maybe take out some sort of big threat. Prime time. Yep, we'll take out prime time. Though I'm really not sure what my outs are here. Because they just... Oh, goodness gracious. I guess Edge Champion would have been useful here. Food for thought. Maybe I oust the Karns and put in Champion, since they're going with this very interesting Bloodbraid build. I just take this. I'm not getting anywhere if I don't. Yeah, but they've got the mana up for Grudge, and they'll just Grudge Master. I guess Whip Flare would have been good to bring in. But it's only good against the Bloodbraids? Because they just sack Sakura Tribe Elder? Am I actually coming back from this in any way? I think not. Another Signal Pest doesn't really do it. They just Grudge and kill me. I mean, I guess I'll make them see it. They'll either do it end step or pre-combat because... Yep, cool. Good job, opponent. You be the dude that mulliganed down into oblivion. Alright, yeah, let's get rid of the Karns and put in these Edge Champions. They would have been better in that spot anyway. I'm gonna stick with that. Yes, let us not have a poopy hand. This would qualify as a poopy hand. This, 2 mana, 3 mana. But Spell Pierce and Overseer, it's weak. But I'm also afraid to mulligan down again. Having the Spell Pierce makes me feel a little better, so I'm going to try that, and I'm going to get rid of that. And I will... probably should have... Well, let's be real, I'm not going to Spell Pierce anything right now. That would have been all the more reason to play the Spire. Just to have it up. I think it's probably a lot better to Spell Pierce, say, Summoner's Pact, which they honestly might have sided out. It's only 1 damage. And I'm not holding anything up if I'm doing that, so we'll just do this. Get out that Overseer, hope it doesn't die. You know, the typical drill. It died. Alright, cool. Glad we ran that out there. If they are stuck on 1 land, I have... Nope. Okay, there went that dream. I didn't have any way to take advantage of it anyway. Guess we'll get in for a whopping 2. And this is why that hand was so weak, because as soon as Overseer was dead, my threats are terrible. But I've got a Spell Pierce. Look out. I guess this is the sort of scenario where I have enough mana that Karn would have actually shown a little bit, and so Etch Champion might not have been so good to bring in. But those Blood Braids, it could block. Etch Champion could block so profitably, especially in this board state. Yeah, no, there's Tri-Builder, and so they'll probably happily trade. Actually, if I could get a Blood Moon right now, that would be pretty sweet. But no, we're going to get another man land. Which I will just keep running out. Likelihood of them blocking to kill Memnite. Does it exceed the likelihood of them sacking so that they get the extra land? I don't think it's worth the risk. I think I need my Memnite in the event. Whatever. I don't have solid hopes for this matchup right now. I would need them to have nothing and me to draw cranial plating. Yeah, okay. So I called. That worked out. But now they're going to be able to start killing stuff very soon here. And they're only at 16. Sure, I have manlands which escape Valakut's Wrath, but, okay, yeah. Yep, you have both of those. Do I block? No, I'm not desperate enough to block the Blood Braid quite yet. Though an Etch Champion off the top right now would be the bee's knees. So I did say I wanted plating, but I also said I needed them to have nothing. This is not quite nothing. So if I do this, going in on the Ink Moth, I'm definitely going all in on it. Taking a turn off. I mean, it's worth it, right? If I make it, I make it in 2 turns. Oh, I should have. Okay, that's fine. I just won't be able to attack with Memnite now. Yeah, I just gotta have him not kill me next turn, and him not kill Ink Moth either of these turns. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They can't pact, because I have the Spell Pierce. And if they don't have an answer to Nexus, well, they'd have to have 2 answers to Nexus if they don't kill me. So I think I'm actually in okay shape here. That is good news. Can they both attempt Summoner's Pact? Go to combat, sure. Yeah, not blocking that, friend. Okay. I think... Oh, nope. They're going to have 2 mana up. That is a bummer. They have correctly spotted that I have Spell Pierce. Okay. Well, we're going to go in on it anyway. One, two, three. So if they bolt, I think I am in fact not going to Spell Pierce. Oh, they don't even have to. They just Valakut. Oh, no. Oh, they sack again. Oh, which means Blood Moon pre-combat would have been the way to get out of this. Interesting. Because now they just zap it for free. Bummer. Yeah, I didn't see that. That was my fault. Completely. Well, fine. We'll just shut stuff down. I don't have a flyer now, but you also don't have your Valakut triggers. Which is good for... I also don't have a flyer now, which is not so good. Okay. Well, but the thing is, if I had done Blood Moon pre-combat, then well, if I'd done Blood Moon pre-combat, I couldn't have... Oh no, I could have activated Inkmoth. Interesting. I wonder how that layering works. So I can't attack here, can I? I don't think I can. I think I have to sit back. I wonder how detrimental this Blood Moon is for me right now. Maybe it wasn't the way to go about this. I think at the point I was at, it was the way I had to go about it. Yeah, they're not going to attack because I have the bigger stick right now, which means I desperately need Etched Champion. Guess holding up Spell Pierce doesn't really matter in this scenario. Unless they go all in on something, which I don't know what they would. Brightside, none of these are triggers are doing anything. You know, I think it would have turned it into a mountain, even if I'd activated it first. So I kind of had to push and see that he saw the Valakut line. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, Karn would be lovely here. But a Karn I do not have. So we're just going to sit here staring at each other. I wonder if I could have played this differently. Well, that's a bummer. There's not much point in me spell piercing. Well, shoot. Suppose I could have just tapped him for mana. I really need to grab, or to pull an Etched Champion now. That is not an Etched Champion. Look how many Inkmoth Nexi I could have had. I wonder if they would have gotten there. This is kind of funny. This is how many lands in a row now? 2, 3, 4? I don't even know. At this point, I'm just crying on the inside. Can't even cast this Thoughtseize. I'm just gonna die to this Singleton Bloodbraid. Ugh. Well, that's a terrible start to this league. I'd say at least the opponent seems to be drawing lands too, but opponent has something on the field, and I do not. I guess I could have been attacking 3 damage to each player. Fun. Bolt. Yeah, cool. Alright, well, that was unfortunate. We definitely flooded out there, and that definitely killed us. If I'd been drawing creatures and threats, this would have been different, I feel. The Blood Moon, it felt right because it shut off Valakut, but it also shut off my manlands, which of course was what I draw, because that's all that ever happens when I play Blood Moon. Yeah. Not much more to say about that. It is the look of the draw. Catch you in the next one.